Hello everyone. So as you can see, I'm randomly sitting with my dad, and we decided why not have a random conversation about any topic, not one particular. We can ask each other questions and get to know each other's opinion as well.
Okay, first of all, I think you should speak a bit louder so that we can record it nicely. First, I would like to know what are the five books you feel have inspired you for one reason or other. So, let's start with that only.
I think the first book has to be The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho because I don't think there's any book more motivating than that book. The way it is written, like simply each and every line is quotable of that book.
Exactly.
For me, I personally feel that is the best book written till
Mhm.
now.
Okay, that was the first book. What about the other books?
Books, I would talk about books that have impressed me a lot. So the second has to be Harry Potter series, all seven books from the first one till the last. Because I don't think it is humanly possible to knit a plot so well together that everything makes sense together. Like it's almost a jumble fit together. Like any small hint in the first part makes complete sense in the last one. There's reason for every single thing that happens, and I think Harry Potter is the only book which has a lot of backstory as well. Like, if you finish the books, there will be a lot of research after that about every small thing, different spells, magic spells inspired from different mythologies.
Right.
So, it's extremely deeply written, Harry Potter. It's not just a children's book. Then I think the book Rebecca, to be honest, it is supposed to be a suspense book, but I don't think you'd even suspect who the killer is till the last moment. That's how gripping the book is. I remember the first time I read it, I started around evening and I completed it by night because I just couldn't stop reading it. I just had to know like who has killed Rebecca. It is very intriguing. Then I guess the other books would have to be. Mm, I
Any
guess
book that you would like to take from your syllabus? Maybe I'm just asking you, like maybe Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice is not in my syllabus, but yeah, he reminded me of that book exactly. We were earlier talking about it. I think it is also one of the very good books written. Like right from the title, Pride and Prejudice, the main two, to be honest, character flaws of the two main characters. It is so well portrayed. I think it is one of the most best character sketches of all the characters in that book. And I think from a syllabus, this will sound quite surprising, but I think Gulliver's Travels, because I think that is the best satire ever written. Like just the comparisons with the real society and the way he has satirized everything. I don't think
Mhm.
there's a better example of a satire than that book on human and the society.
Right.
What about your top five?
Well, I won't be going very deep inside. I'm just taking the book, the lighter books, or maybe the books which I found very interesting and gripping. So, first of all, maybe I would like to take the name of Catcher in the Rye.
Hmm.
Just a 16-year-old boy and the sort of gimmicks he plays all around. On the surface, it seems that it is just he's playing the tricks and all. But in fact, there is a touch of humanity everywhere. You feel very, you can say, you greatly get influenced with that boy. So, well, that is the one book I would take the name first. The second, maybe I would like to take the name of Godfather.
Hmm. How did I miss that?
But along with the Godfather, I would like to take the name of The Last Dawn. Though it is not as popular as Godfather, written by Mario Puzo, but to my mind, this book, The Last Dawn, is equally gripping and whole the characterization and everything, it is mind blowing. Then I would like to take the name of Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. That also I find very, very interesting. And thankfully, I have read almost all of them, though I don't remember all, but I remember a good many. Especially, I'm talking about the Speckled Band.
Hmm.
So, the way he has framed the story, it is really something out of the box, I should say. Then I'm coming down to a little philosophical side, rather, I should say. Well, I would take the name of Karma Yoga by Vivekanand, then Gita Ras by this Vinoba Bhave.
Hmm.
So, well, there are so many books, in fact, I found very interesting. And whenever I get time, I flip the pages.
Hmm.
One book that you keep on reading on and on. I mean, whenever you feel like you can't help reading that book, you love to read again and again a particular book.
I think it would have to be Enid Blyton books, like the famous five and all those, because they are easy to read and they are not too much in length.
Hmm.
So I always go back to those books, the mystery books. What about
Exactly.
you?
Well, I rather read The Last Dawn whenever I get an opportunity. I have my hand on that.
Hmm.
I also read Godfather, and in Hindi I like to read two or three books again and again. One is Rag Darbari. So I have already read many a time, but still I find it so very interesting.
Hmm.
So I like to read that.
What would be your favorite quotations, like many or even one, from any of the books?
Right now when I was talking about Rag Darbari, I would like to take one or two lines from there only.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm not quoting the exact lines, but the meaning is हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम, हमारी शिक्षा पद्धति ऐसी है कि कोई भी रोड चलता कुत्ता आके उस पर नंबर वन करके चला जाए.
Hmm.
So that's really something.
Hmm.
Then from Godfather, that line keeps on haunting me, or rather keeps on coming to my mind. Behind every fortune, there is a crime.
Hmm.
That is the opening line of the novel.
Yeah.
Then Pride and Prejudice is the very opening line I'm talking about. It is universally truth. That one.
Hmm.
So maybe I exactly can't quote the lines, but it means that it is universally true that uh, a bachelor having the possession of very good wealth and all is in a look for a wife.
Hmm.
So it is not the exact line, but it is
Yeah.
a bit like that. It's an amazing starting. Then there are a lot of lines from Vivekanand, from Karma Yoga itself. And the work is worshipped that everyone says.
Hmm.
On surface it sounds that okay, what's new in that? But no, I think the moment you start enjoying your work, the more deeper you go into your work, that takes you on the different plane, that takes you on the divinity. What about you? The lines you would like to take?
I think from Godfather, it's not exactly a quotation, but I think the line is so well that Sunny knew he was a dead man before the first shot killed him, or
Yeah.
something like that. It is
Yes.
so well written, like just to describe that someone has realized that they are going to be killed can be written in such a beautiful way. And another one is from Godfather only. I don't remember the exact lines, so I'll quote in my own way that I didn't have money or something, so I stole a bicycle. But it something like that, but life doesn't work that way. So I stole a bicycle and asked for God's forgiveness. Like sometimes you have no other option but to commit some kind of crime, but later on the least you can do is at least feel sorry about it. Something like that. Then there are so many quotations from, I guess, Paulo Coelho. Like, nothing is completely wrong. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. So I think it's a beautiful, beautiful line. Like
Exactly.
in life, no matter how bad you say a person is, it can never be completely wrong. There has to be something which makes sense about it.
Well, let me deviate a little. I think there are a lot of movies that are based on different novels, different stories.
Yes.
So, would you like to comment any of you that maybe I'm talking about Godfather? So, it is already a novel. The first it is novel, and then
Hmm.
the movie was made on that. And that,
Yes.
and in fact, the original there were two movies, Godfather one and two, but later came the third part. And of course, the third part is not in the novel form, as far as I
No,
remember.
it is not.
So, okay, would you like to comment that? Do you think that the movie justify the story?
I think completely. I think Godfather is one such book which which is turned into a movie, and the movie is equally as good as the book. I believe the movie couldn't be better than what it was made. The casting itself, each and every character, I cannot imagine anyone else playing it. And that's why obviously it's a cult, that movie, and their acting obviously is mind blowing.
Would you like to comment on any other fiction novel that turned into movie?
I think A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. It is a normal romantic love story, but I think the movie is so beautifully made. Like, it's extremely sweet. Like, till now everyone talks about it. It is so well made.
Since you were talking about Harry Potter, so do you think that the movie justifies the novel?
I completely believe. In Harry Potter, actually, many people say that the main cast Harry, when he grows up, he isn't exactly what he's described in the book. Because the character who plays it, Daniel Radcliffe, if you see him when he grows up, he isn't that tall or anything, and he's quite petite. So everyone had the same. But people like me as well, we believe that nobody could have played, like, we cannot imagine Harry Potter anyone other than Daniel Radcliffe. Like, the movie in its own is a complete masterpiece. Even if Harry isn't close to what is described in the book, still the way he has acted completely fits it.
Right.
And I also believe Twilight, the
Hmm.
Twilight series. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the books made. Like, I've flipped through the books, I'm not a fan of the books. But the movies I watched, and I completely love the movies. Maybe because the graphics used and all of that, and the music as well, background score. I love the movies.
Well, to conclude, uh, do you think that the books, how much books are important for you?
I believe books are extremely important because, first of all, if we talk about educational purposes, I think it's the best way to improve one's language, speaking skills as well as writing skills, because you get to read so many new words. Your reading speed increases a lot. Apart from that, I believe it's the best source of entertainment you can get. And apart from that, in television, you are shown the characters, but when you read a book, it's up to you how you imagine it. So every person will imagine that scene in the book differently in their heads. So I think it's a huge plus.
Exactly. I also think reading counts quite a lot. It broadens our mental horizon. We come to know so many things. In fact, it improves our language. We come to know so many new words, new expressions. So the persons who want to improve his or her language, I think books, you can't get a better option than the books. So I think all of us, we should read books,
Yes.
isn't it? Let's get it over. Thank you.
Thank you.
अभी क्या हो गया